Hello, good evening. We are Benedict, Petra, and myself, Victor, and we're going to present the Westgate lanes for this case. So, bowling is more than just a game, it's our philosophy, was said by a great man in 2030. This is the agenda, this is the path that we follow to get the solutions that we thought for today. And I don't going to describe each point because it's going to be described after. And I pass the word for Petra, who will explain the analysis and the introduction for the case.
So, what is our situation? What is the problem of this case? We are Westgate Lanes. We are focused on bowling. We are a family business. But for the past 2 years, we've been making losses. Now it's been the first month that actually we see a revenue. We have a concerning cost structure. We are struggling with paying off our loans, and we have a very outdated machinery which needs change. We are focused mainly on league players, which are about the age of 65, and families. We are actually, our employees are lacking motivation, and we are lacking a good company structure which needs to be created, and we have limited sources of revenue, as I've mentioned before. We miss the opportunities. What we see as our strengths. So first of all, we have reversed the trend of losses. That's the first positive step. We have loyal customers, which are the league players. We have a very convenient location as opposed to our competition. We are set, or our company is set in a town which has a growing population. It's one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. And the residents who are coming and flowing into the city, they have very high income. What we see as our weaknesses and maybe threats is that our customers are so far it's only a limited group of people, and they don't have much potential. Bowling, our core business, is not viewed as very fashionable, and our customers are aging. As I said, we have weak company culture, outdated machinery, and not a very cozy interior style, and we've been facing the financial problems.
So what do we do about it? Changing the game of bowling, we want to reset the rules. We have the two options which are proposed by the board and which were given in the case. One would be focusing on the family-friendly target group. As you can see, we clearly outlined that we were not going for those ones. However, we thought the points why we didn't take them were the new advertisement terrain. We thought that we did not see the opportunities there that we saw in the other target group. We would also say that as there was an emphasis on the liquor license, which is really hard to get, especially in the southern states of the United States, they are very, very restrict. Since the time of the prohibition, they don't give out those liquor licenses very easily, so we should exploit those opportunities, which we could with a young professional, as we call it, target group. As you can see, we see alternative revenue streams there. We thought we want to diversify the revenue. We don't only want to get the money through the lanes, which is a major part of the revenue right now, but we also want to create the ambient, which is also very important in the southern states. I don't know if anybody has ever been there. You find big sports bars where people come and get together, drink their beers, watch football, there are so many sports in the United States, you can basically watch anything there. We also found that the young professionals have a greater willingness to pay when they go to those places. We thought they actually want to spend money because they also have more money to spend, and especially once they have a beer or two, the third one is not very far. And cheaper advertisement, we think that they are very easily accessible because not only are they at work all day and then look for alternatives, but also are they using new media like emails, social media maybe, and we are defining the target group in the next slide, but We also think that there's investment needed to attract those. It's important to make that investment and create this environment that they are looking for, and we're going to outline that later. So why do we focus on the young professionals? Because we want to cater to their needs. We also think that the day business, which is very strong during the week, will not be influenced by that because they are going to be working, and families and whoever is playing or the league players are still going to come in. Their loyalty is going to pay off to our business concept. We're going to try to use alternative revenue streams, which is very important. And also we want to change the image of Westgate, because right now we got the sense out of the case that it is more a bowling center with a little, I would say, kiosk or whatever, where you can get something to eat, but we don't see the emphasis on the restaurant, and we want to change that and create an atmosphere there. So how are we going to hit it? That's our implementation part, our way of saying implementation. So we're going to focus on this new group, trying to cater to their needs. And what do? We want to create this relaxing atmosphere, because that is what our new target group wants. We're going to invest into the gastronomy, and that means extending the menu line, extending the wine list, because having this after work wine or drink or whatever, and have drink menus, food menus. We want to improve the cooking in the place, because we find that they're very important for dinner or something after work. We want to offer events and celebrations. We want to create a place where people can go and know that they're going to have a good time. We took an approach where we thought, okay, we want to focus on the new target group, which are the young professionals. What do they want? What are their needs and their wants? And we figured out that they would look for a place where there is not a lot of effort, but they would always have a good time. A place where they could go and know there's entertainment, there would be sports on, there would be drinks, there would be an atmosphere, you could meet people. And that's the kind of atmosphere we want to create, because we think that exactly that is what's going to be exploited in the future. The after-work drinks, we want to promote the location through the new media, social media, emails, and also stick to the conventional flyers, because flyers are very effective, especially for people looking for those kind of hotspots, I would say. We also think that it's important to create a business community around our place and offer organization of celebrations like parties or reunions or something. That might sound a little vague, but getting into those business communities, I think, is not too hard, because it's a very dynamic city, it's a growing city, and if the word to mouth works the way it's supposed to, I think our investment is going to pay off, and people are going to bring their colleagues for an after-work beer, and revenues are going to increase. This is a little to-do list. We just concised it a bit, and you can see using the internet, improving the menu, exploiting the license, and then in the end, hopefully creating this relaxing atmosphere that we are so looking for. Yes, that's it for now.
So we thought about any promotions to promote this our new marketing, and we see on the case the critical days that there is a lot of difference between the weekly days and the weekend. The traffic of clients is so low on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we thought any promotions to promote more clients for those days. On Monday and Tuesdays, we thought 2 for 1. That means the track of the bowling you also pay, but just one person pay the rental of shoes, and 2 persons, and the other shoes is for free for another person. Just 2 for 1. On Wednesdays, we thought the special offers, and it's like mix the menu of dinner or supper or something like with mixing those menus with a bowling game. For example, if the menu and the bowling game usually cost $15, both of them, on Wednesdays is just for $10. And on Thursday, we thought about theme parties. That means we're going to make culture parties weekly with several topics to collect people from several places and to know people in our bowling to promote, they go usually before.
So an essential part to change the way that we will be perceived is making some changes in our company culture and in the approach of our employees. So first of all, we have defined a mission which we think is important to motivate and kind of guide the employees the direction that they should go. We define it as it is our job to create the highest form of entertainment in the relay area. We deliver a wide variety of events with a focus on the customer. And so this is something that should be a guidance and always an inspiration and something that our employees can always look at when they are making a decision. And then we want to actually make changes in who works for us. So first of all, we want to hire a new person who understands financial accounting because... do you have a question? Who understands financial accounting to create a team with Shirley Smith, who doesn't actually feel comfortable with working with the invoices, but she's been working for us for a very long time, and it wouldn't be really fair to fire her. Then we want to increase the motivation within the team through this and improve the morale. And then we would let go actually of our employee Sinclair, who takes care of the kitchen and the bar, and instead we will hire a professional cook who will create a whole new menu with a wide variety of foods. And we will hire more part-time employees, and they will take care mainly of the restaurant, and we will save costs in this way.
Okay, let's fly to the conclusion quickly, because we only have 10 seconds left. We have the KPIs, revenue bowling alternative. As we said, we want to diversify our revenue streams. We want to not only focus on the bowling, which is still going to increase as we hope, but also the alternative revenue stream where we have kind of a security, where we are not very dependent on the bowling part. As you can see, by 2014 we want to break even, because we think that the investment for the restructuring of the company is going to take up quite some money. But by 2014 we believe to be broken even, and by 2015 the profit is going to hit in. Also, the complementary business is going to increase considerably, and we are going to pay more attention to the cost structure, as they've started already. And if you have any questions, we can elaborate on that in the questions, but cost structure is very important, as Shelby did already in the past years. However, this is our strike. If we roll the bowling ball and we strike, that's exactly what's going to happen, and there's a bright future for Westgate Lanes, as we think. Thank you very much.